Hey, how's it going? I'm Tony Purcell, and today I want to teach you about the power of the unconscious mind. In fact, I'm going to take you through a short and simple 30-second activity that's actually going to illustrate to you how powerful the subconscious mind, and it's going to teach you how to tap in to the power of your own subconscious mind. And this activity, even though it's short and it's simple, it will change your life, because I'm going to show you how to take and apply this activity and give you an additional activity that you can do after this video. And when you do this activity with me here and apply it afterwards, I promise it will completely change your life more than you ever imagined possible. Okay, so let's jump right into the activity. And what it is it's going to show you how powerful your mind is at remembering and memorizing and looking for things. So what I want you to do, and again, I'm going to illustrate to you the power of when you don't have your unconscious mind working for you and the power of when you do have it working for you. So what I want you to do is I need you to participate with me fully in this activity. If you just kind of brush it off and do it halfway, or just say, I'm just going to not participate and watch it, then it's not going to work for you. If you want this to work for you and change your life, then participate with me fully. I promise this 30 seconds can change your whole life. Just participate with me fully in this activity. So what I'm going to do is put an image up on the screen. And I want you to look at that image right now. And I want you to look for everything that is colored red. I want you to see how powerful your unconscious mind really is. So I want you to look for everything that is colored red, and I want you to memorize it. Okay, now there'll be some things that you know the exact name for, some things that you won't know exactly how to describe. Maybe it's just, a piece of something that's red. I want you to really list it out and know exactly what it is. As though, if somebody who wasn't seeing the picture, you could tell them exactly what was in the picture that was colored red, and even where it is on the screen. So as you're staring at the screen right now, picture and look at everything that is colored red, and I want you to remember all of it. Make sure that you remember all of it. So keep looking at, going back to them. Remember it all, okay? Now I want you to close your eyes. Okay, close your eyes and remember the picture, and I want you to recall everything that you can remember in that picture that was colored blue. Okay, now what just happened? Keep your eyes closed and think about this. How many things can you actually remember? How many of those red things can you remember right now versus how many blue things can you remember? You can remember maybe one or two. You may even be thinking that's all the blue there is. Okay, now I want you to open your eyes back up again. I want you to look and see on the screen how much blue there really is. And now here's where you get to see the true power of the unconscious mind. I want you to understand that the unconscious mind saw that entire picture and saw everything that was on there, and it literally saw all of it and filtered out the things that were not important and filtered out the things that were not relevant to you at that moment, and only showed you the red things. Remember how you were looking at that picture and it was so easy to see all the red things. And then when you close your eyes and tried to think of the blue, you couldn't even remember them. Okay, now here's where this gets really, really powerful, is when you go and apply it to your life. And this is the next activity for you, and it's for the next 24 hours. And again, you can not do this activity, and it won't change your life, and you won't be forever changed. But if you do this activity right now, and you decide right now that you're going to spend the next 24 hours actually doing this activity, it will change your life forever and put the rest of your life on a different course, I promise you, if you really stick with this and apply it. Here's what you're going to do for the next 24 hours, is you're going to look just as diligently as you were looking for red. Pretend like you're playing the I Spy game again, and you're trying to spy or see everything that you can possibly see in your life that is a good, positive thing. Anything that's good about your life, or anything that's good about your world, anything good that you come across or see or hear of, Anytime you're talking to somebody, you're going to notice everything that's good about them. And again, you're going to consciously say, I'm going to look for the good things. I'm going to look for the good things. I want to, just for the next 24 hours, I want to notice every single good thing I possibly can. And what's going to happen is that your subconscious mind will immediately start to look for it. And it's going to see everything and notice every little detail, literally millions of details in every moment that your subconscious mind is noticing that your that it's filtering out, because your conscious mind can only see so much and handle so much. And so if you tell your subconscious mind, this is what I'm looking for, it's going to find those. And for the next 24 hours, you're going to see more incredible things than you ever imagined possible. You're going to see more good and positive in your life, in the world around you, in other people that you talk to. You're going to see that. And here's what's so incredible about that, is that by the end of 24 hours, it'll be like you're living in a different world. You'll see everything differently. And from then on, you just continue to apply that. And your life forever, you only see the good and you immediately filter out the bad. Now, I want to talk to you about success. And what does success really, really mean? And for most people, they define success as having a good, happy life and having all the things that they want. Now, here's what's crazy, is that most everybody has everything that they want, even way more than they ever thought they ever knew that they wanted. And yet they have them, and they don't notice them. There's a lot of really miserable people who have a lot of stuff, and they seem really, really rich. But in reality, they're very poor because they're very miserable and unhappy. And then there are other people who have seemingly nothing. And it seems as though they're very, very poor, but they live such abundant lives. And the simple difference is what they choose to notice. And your subconscious mind is powerful enough to look for what you program and tell it to look for, and literally filter everything else out. And bottom line, you cannot process everything. You just can't. Your subconscious mind is going to be filtering things out. The only question is really, what is it that you actually want to experience? What world do you want to live in? Do you want to live in a really bad, negative, depressing, dark, down world? Or do you want to live in an incredible, abundant, amazing, fantastic, uplifting, light world? Which world would you rather live in if you could choose? If there was, two different lives that you could choose, and they said, which one would you rather live in? Everyone would choose the second option. Everyone would choose the great, amazing, wonderful, abundant life. Here is what is so incredible, is that you're already living that life. Right now, currently. The world is an incredible, amazing place, and there's an enormous amount of good. But most of us have been trained to look for the bad. The news teaches us how to look for the bad. We've got this natural survival instinct that because we want to survive, we want to know what the worst possible case scenario would be. And so we're always thinking of the negative. For several different reasons, we are actually programmed to look for the bad and the negative things. And you right now are going to change your programming by deciding that for the next 24 hours, you are only going to see the positive, the good, the uplifting, the incredible, the powerful, the light, amazing things in the world. And you're going to diligently search for those, just like you're playing the I Spy game. And as you diligently search for those, that's what you're going to see. And your mind is going to automatically filter out everything else. And then here's the most incredible thing, is that the thoughts you think today create your world tomorrow. And so if you're thinking incredible thoughts today because you're noticing the incredible and you're seeing everything is good, and so you're experiencing life is good, life is abundant because that's what you're seeing, and you're feeling gratitude, and you continue to do that, your life is going to be better just because you're choosing that, and the external results in your life are going to boost as well. Automatically, you're going to get better results in life. You're actually going to attract more abundance, and you're going to have more and better things, and you're going to have better relationships immediately as you start to do that. And it will, I promise you, change your entire life by simply applying what you just learned in that simple 30-second activity. It will take your life to the next level.